And now I want to introduce to you Carol Maltzbarger, our Executive Director of Commissions. We like to call her Queen of Commissions. And she's going to share with you Section 2 of the comp plan.
Thanks, Rick. Hi, I'm Carol. Really glad to be here. This is my favorite part of the comp plan, one of the many favorite parts of the comp plan. Basically, what we're going to do is walk through what happens after that first week's order. So, the section that I'm going to be detailing is called Generational Bonus. And basically, we'll just kind of go through the steps of what naturally happens. Here you are, and let's say you've done your 200 points, and you started enrolling your first people. You enrolled one person, you enrolled another person. You get to your third enrollment, and you kind of go, wow, maybe you don't want to grow 3 legs at once. So what we have is called our success tree. It's actually, you enroll your third person, but let's say you want to put them down here so that these two people can work together. That's called placing that person, and this would be called your success tree. All of the volume that's generated after a new VBO's first week is paid through this part of the plan through the generational bonus and through your success tree. So for this person, his success tree includes this person who you actually enrolled in and put down there to help support him. In our monthly part of the plan, it is a monthly qualification, and you have all month to reach certain quotas, which we call ranks. And with the higher ranks, the higher quotas that you meet, the deeper you get paid down in your organization. So basically, the first rank that we have is called a silver. And for a silver, you would need to have at least 100. In this case, you did your 200 because you wanted to make sure you got that full 30% in the weekly plan. And what you would need in your success tree, which includes all of these people, everyone they've enrolled, and all of the people that you placed down here, and maybe some from your upline that came down here. In this whole part of your organization, you would want to have 1,000, what we call OV, or organizational volume. So that would be 1,000. There is just one other simple requirement of that, and one of the things that we kind of recognize is that in most cases when someone comes in and they start building an organization, one leg might grow faster than the other leg. Sometimes we call that a big leg and a small leg, or a power leg, but we know that that's a natural part of growing an organization. So in our compensation plan, a generous 75% of this 1,000 can come from one leg. That means you could have count 750 in this leg of your organization, 750 OV, and the other 250 can come from your other legs. You could have 4 legs with 250. That still gives you 1,000. Then you would qualify. The only thing you couldn't do really is have all of your volume in one big power leg and less than 250 or less than 25% in your other legs. So as long as you meet those 3 simple requirements, you'd meet the qualification to be a silver in our comp plan. As you move up in rank, basically this number becomes higher. So as your organization is growing, your next rank in our plan would be gold, and the requirement for that is 2,500. We're looking for 2,500 within this organization. All of our ranks as you move up in our comp plan have that same 75% qualifier. So we would look for 75% of this. No more than 75% of this could come from any one power leg. Then basically the next thing that we probably should to focus on as we go back here, when we said this is a generational plan, there's a difference between what we consider a generation and a level. A generation, we look all the way down your leg and each branch of the leg. Say all of these people are busy and they're enrolling. We're going to look all the way down until we find someone who has met this requirement to be a gold. In this example, if none of these people had met the requirements to be gold, everybody here would be your generation 1. That's called compression, and that compresses up. So it's a generation is actually more than, it may be one person, but it may be 20 people. We go all the way down the leg until we find someone at this gold level with 2,500 in their organization. So we kind of consider this to be a builder. There are 8 generations that pay in our monthly plan. And again, the higher rank that you hit, the deeper you get paid into your organization. So the highlights that we just want to go over real quick on this generational bonus. 1, you have all month long to qualify for it. 2, you have a generous 75% of your volume can come in from one power leg. And 3, you're paid in generations rather than levels, which helps you get paid deeper into your organization. You can get paid up to 8 generations deep in this part of the plan, and it includes, to qualify with this, it includes all of the volume, including the volume that was paid in the first part of the plan in the weekly bonuses. You get to use all of that volume to qualify. Even though we've already paid that volume, we're just paying the volume that happens after a new VBO's first order. To summarize this generational bonus section of our plan, we just want to go over real quick there that we pay in generations rather than levels, that all of the volume that's purchased all month long, including the volume that's paid back in the weekly plan, all of that volume goes to qualify you here, even though the portion that's being paid is just the portion that's generated after a new BO's first weekly period. You might wonder, because our generations break at gold, how a silver gets paid, and we just want to explain that really quickly. A silver is going to earn 5%. For example, let's just say this guy here met the qualifications to be a silver distributor, and it doesn't break what we call break a generation for his upline. He's still included in this person's generation 1. He gets 5% down to and including the first silver below him in each part of his leg. So if we said, here's his organization and this person was silver, these people were purchasing but didn't quite make it up to the silver level, he would get 5% of this person, this person, this person, and this person, any of their purchases that were made after in that monthly period that were not paid through the weekly program. So he gets paid 5% down to and including this first silver. To be a silver, this guy would have to have, again, some more volume down here because he would need his 1,000. So that the payout would stop right there, but he would get paid on everything until you hit that first silver. The percentages are in this part of the plan is for a gold. You can earn 10% on your first generation and 5% on your second generation. If you're at least a pearl, you can earn 4% on your, including the 10 plus the 5 plus an additional 4% on your third generation. For the next rank, which is opal, you'll get the 10, the 5, the 4, and another 4%. For the next rank, as we go deeper, you would get the 10, 5, 4, 4, 3. And for the next rank down, so as you move up in rank, you get all of these percentages plus an additional generation at the percentage here. It goes 10, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1.